Good morning, class! So, how's your day so far? Okay, that's good to hear. So, can I expect an active and energetic participation from you today? Okay, so I would like to request everybody to please stand and let Ivan lead the prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, Amen. Okay? So before you take your seat, I would like to request everybody to kindly arrange your chairs and pick up those scattered pieces of trashes under your chairs. And let us maintain our room clean. Okay? You may now take your seat. So let's have a short review on our previous lesson we have yesterday. Who can recall it? What is our previous lesson? It is about, yes, Edric, the uses of conditionals in expressing arguments. So very good. So who can briefly explain me about the uses of expressing the conditionals of arguments? Yes, Mariah? Okay, very good. You can still recall it. So, this morning class, we will have a short activity entitled Guess Me. So all you have to do is to guess or identify the different pictures I will be presenting to you. So it's up to you if you were going to answer in a sentence form, in a phrase form, two words, one word. It's up to you. So, is that clear? Okay, are you ready? Very good. So let's have the picture number 1. Class, what can you observe on the picture? Okay, yes, Angela. Friends talking together. Very good. How about Josh? Friends telling stories together. Very good. So let's have the picture number 2. What can you observe on the picture, class? What do you think they are? Okay, yes, Leslie, you have an answer. They are a couple. Very good. How about, yes, Ivan, you have an answer. A couple talking together. Very good. Okay, let's have the third picture. What can you see on the picture, class? What do you think this man and this woman, what do you think they are doing? Okay, Josh, you have an answer. They are a doctor and a patient. Exactly. Who was on another answer? Yes, Leo. A patient consulting to a doctor. Very good. And let's have the next picture. Okay, I know that you know who is he. Now the question, class, what do you think he is doing? Yes, Rain. He is making a sauna. Very good. Another answer from, I would like to hear an answer from Yasmin. Okay, he is making a speech. Exactly. Very good. And let's have the last picture. Now, class, what can you observe on the picture? Okay, Jay. They are doing a religious activity. Very good. You may now take your seat. Who was another answer? I would like to hear an answer from Cyrus. Okay? They are making a religious activity. Aside from that, a holy mass. Very good. And last answer, I would like to hear from Edric. So, it is a Roman Catholic. So now, class, based from the pictures I have presented to you, what do you think these pictures convey? What can you see on the picture? What did you observe based from the pictures? All the pictures, 5 pictures I have presented to you. Okay, yes, Paul? They are associated or they are about communication. Exactly. So, based from the pictures I have presented to you, class, you have noticed that they are associated to communication. Okay, so our topic we have this morning, class, is the different types of communicative styles. So we have here, class, a Dutch linguist named, what is his name? Martin Juice. Very good. And according to Martin Juice, class, he cited that there are 5 communicative styles. So what are those? Can we read in chorus? The intimate, casual, consultative, formal, and frozen. Okay? So according again to Martin Juice, communicative style is often called our language register. So, may I now present to you the first type we have. Kindly read the intimate. So, I would like to request Angela to kindly read the definition for your classmates. Okay, thank you. You may now take your seat. So class, from the word intimate, take note that these participants in this style do not need for clear articulation of words or additional explanations, as well as they may use words of endearment. So when we say endearment class, this is what we usually call a call sign. Like for example, in a couple, they usually call themselves each other as honey, babe, sweetie, love, and other more. So, who can give me an example of intimate communicative style? Yes, Andre, you have an answer. Kindly stand. Okay, very good. You may now take your seat. So, to make it clear, class, I have here different examples. Number 1, sharing best friend secrets together. Couple planning for the future. Mom and dad talking about family problems, and telling your feelings to someone. Okay, always remember, class, that in this intimate communicative style, the conversation in that cycle shouldn't be shared to anyone. Why? It's because that conversation is really private. The relationship in that cycle is strong, it is intact. So, do you have a question? Is that clear? The intimate communicative style? Okay, very good. Let us jump to the second one. The casual communicative style. So, may I ask Leo to kindly read the definition for your classmates? Okay, thank you. You may now take your seat. Always remember, class, that this casual communicative style is our day-to-day conversations with our friends, peers, colleagues, and family. Now, class, who can give me an example of casual communicative situations or expressions we usually use? Yes, Naslin. Okay, very good. You may now take your seat. So I have here again different examples. A day-to-day conversation with friends, gossips, joking time with friends. We usually say, what's up, instead of saying, what is up. We are saying, let me go, instead of saying, let me go. And we say no, instead of saying no. So take note, class, that casual communicative style are the common words or expressions we usually use in our day-to-day conversations. Now let us jump to the third style. What is this? A consultative style. Very good. Now let me read the definition for you. Consultative style is used in semi-formal situations in which a speaker needs to participate by giving feedback. Thus, both the speaker and the listener are active participants. So in this consultative style class, you may expect or you'll be encountering a consultation in a cycle or in a group. So to make it clear, I have here a different examples. So kindly read in chorus. 1, 2, 3, go. A conversation between teacher and parent. Conversation between guidance counselor and student. A doctor and a patient, manager and customer, conversation between superior or subordinate. So that's all for consultative style. Now let's have the next style, a formal communicative style. May I ask May to kindly read the definition of formal communicative style? Okay, very good. You may now take your seats. So always remember, class, that formal communicative style is often used in a formal situations where there is only one-way communication. So, for a further understanding, I have here different examples. The number 1, valedictory address, debate, resignation letter, having a conversation with highly positioned person, and the last one, political campaigns. Now the question, class, what do you think is the importance of having a formal communication? Who wants to answer? I will give +2 on your performance later on. I will repeat the question. What do you think is the importance of having a formal communication? I would like to hear an answer from, yes, Jean. Kindly please stand. Okay, exactly. Very good. So you can now really understand about the formal communicative style. Now, let us jump to the last style. We have a frozen communicative style. Kindly read in chorus, class. Okay, so thank you. Always remember, class, that frozen communicative style, the information in that situation cannot be changed or rarely changed. So to make it clear, I have here different examples. Number 1, pledges, anthems, marriage ceremonies, laws, and memorized prayers. Now, class, who can give me an example and recite it in front, an example of frozen communicative style? Yes? Yes, friends, you want to recite in front? Okay, very good. Renz recited a Bible verse where that Bible verse is an example of frozen communicative style. So, do you understand the 5 communicative styles, class? Okay, very good. Now, let us go back to our previous activity and let us now check if your answers a while back are correct. Now, pick the correct type of communicative styles based from the pictures. Now, class, in this first picture, the friends talking together, what communicative style is this? Yes, Yasmin. It is a casual communicative style. Very good. You may now take your seat. But we can still consider it as an intimate communicative style based from the situation, or let us say their conversation is very confidential. Now, let's have the couple, the picture number 2. What communicative style is this? Yes, Leo. It is an intimate communicative style. Very good. How about the doctor and a patient? Yes, Melan. A consultative style, exactly. And the next, the Mr. President. Yes, Jane. A formal communicative style. Very good. And the last picture, we have the Holy Mass, the religious activity. Yes, May. A frozen communicative style. Very good. Okay, class. Now, let's see how far you have learned. I have here different situations, and all you have to do is to identify the correct communicative styles into a given situations. Okay, so I will give 1 point for those who can correctly answer me. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, now let's have the situation number 1. Kindly read in chorus, class. The class valedictorian is delivering his valedictory address during the graduation program. Who can give me an answer? Yes, Ivan. It is a formal communicative style. Very good. 1 point for Ivan. Next situation. The pastor is solemnly officiating a traditional wedding ceremony. Yes, Angela. It is a frozen communicative style. Very good. 1 point for Angela. Let's have, you were talking with your friends about your dream last night. I would like to hear an answer from Rain. Your answer is a casual communicative style. Very good. 1 point for Rain. Let's have the next situation. The son is confessing to his mother about the trouble he is involved in. I would like to hear an answer from Andre. Your answer is? Okay, very good. An intimate communicative style. Now let's have the next. The newly appointed class president delivers her words of gratitude. How about Paul? What is your answer? Okay, very good. It's a formal communicative style. 1 point for Paul. Let's have the next situation, please. The World Health Organization spokesperson gives an informative update about the COVID-19 pandemic. I would like to hear an answer from CJ. Yes, your answer is a formal communicative style. Very good. 1 point for CJ. Now, let's have the parishioner is confessing to the priest. Yes, Renz. Your answer is an intimate communicative style. Very good. 1 point for Reds. Let's have the next situation. The psychologist gives advice to the client. Yes, Mariah. Your answer is a consultative style. Very good. 1 point for Mariah. Let's have the next situation. Reciting the Lord's Prayer. Yes, Yasmin, you have an answer. Your answer is a frozen communicative style. Very good. And the last situation, kindly read in chorus class. A group of students are debating about their flexible learning, effective or ineffective. Who was an answer? Yes, Andre. Your answer is a formal communicative style. Very good. Let us have a clap for your own selves. You can now identify the different communicative style into a given situation. So class, what are the 5 different types of communicative styles again? Yes, Angela? Okay, exactly. Very good. You may now take your seat. It is an intimate, casual, consultative, formal, and frozen. Now, class, who cited the 5 communicative styles? Yes, Josh. It is the Dutch linguist named Martin Jules. Very good. And the next question, what do we usually call, or what is the other term of communicative styles? Yes, Ray. And language registers. Very good. So class, the question is, what do you think is the importance of learning the 5 different types of communicative styles? I would like to hear from May. Okay, you don't have any idea. Who wants to help May? Okay, Ivan, you have an answer. What do you think is the importance of learning the 5 different types of communicative styles? Okay, exactly. Very good, Ivan. You may now take your seat. So, now class, let's see how far you have learned. So, I have here an activity and all you have to do is to finish the semantic map. So, may I ask CJ to kindly read the definition for your classmates? So, please stand. Okay, thank you. You may now take your seat. So, based on the picture class, on the right side of the presentation, I have here a semantic map. And in the left side, you'll be encountering the different communicative situations. Now, all you have to do is to cluster or classify the different communicative styles into its designated communicative boxes. So, we have a consultative, intimate, formal, frozen, and casual. So, you are going to do this in your one whole sheet of paper within 15 minutes. Is that clear? Okay, very good. So, you may now start now. Okay, so your time is up in 3, 2, 1. Let us now check your papers if your answers are correct. So, exchange paper in a counterclockwise. Now, let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? You'll be checking on the paper you are holding. So, let's have to answer the situation number 1. DOH Secretary presenting the health bulletin on COVID-19 cases. Who was an answer? Yes, Ivan. It is a formal communicative style. Very good. And the next situation, exchanging vows in traditional wedding. How about Cyrus? An intimate communicative style. Very good. And the next situation, doctor discussing his diagnosis to the patient. Yes, Mariah. A consultative style. Very good. And the next, son confessing to his mother. Yes, Leo. An intimate communicative style. Exactly. And the next, president delivering his sona. How about Jane? Okay, very good. A formal communicative style. And the next, family saying a memorized prayer before meal. How about Josh? A frozen communicative style. Very good. And the next, classmates talking about the latest K-drama. How about Rain? It is a casual communicative style. Very good. And the next, parents inquiring about their children's status to a teacher. Yes, Naslin, you have an answer. Okay, very good. It is a consultative style. Very good. And the next, husband and wife discussing about financial obligations. Yes, Jane, you have an answer. It is, your answer is An intimate communicative style. Very good. And the next, reciting a pledge during flag ceremony. Who has an answer? Yes, Andre. A frozen communicative style. Very good. And the last situation, kindly read in chorus. Manager and employees having a meeting. So what is the answer? Yes, Angela? Okay, a formal communicative style or a consultative style. Now class, who got the perfect score? Okay, wow, very good. So almost here in the class got the perfect score. So let us have a clap for your own selves. Now class, do you have a question regarding our topic we have this morning? Okay, very good. Now for your assignment class, you are going to match the communication context in column A with its corresponding description is in column B. Now write your answer in your English notebook. So we are going to check your assignment tomorrow in our next meeting. So is that clear? Do you have a question regarding our assignment? Okay, no? Okay, very good. Okay, so that's all for today, class. I hope you've already knew about the 5 different types of communicative styles. So, thank you for listening and see you tomorrow. Goodbye, class!